This isn't sold in the shadows. This is sold in broad daylight, over the counter, in stores all across the state and all across this nation.
Also tonight, Governor Cuomo is loading a new weapon in the war on drugs. Bath salts are known to cause violent and bizarre behavior, and the consequences can be deadly. Now, New York State is strengthening its laws against buying or selling this powerful drug. News 4's Luke Moretti is here with this new story tonight. Luke?
Well, the state of New York wants to stay ahead of the curve on this one, and today the governor, joined by local and state law enforcement, announced new health department regulations to crack down on bath salts and other synthetic drugs. During a stop at the University at Buffalo South campus, Governor Andrew Cuomo announced new regulations to deal with bath salts and synthetic drugs.
It is poison. It is a new face on a very old enemy. It's an enemy that we fought decade after decade. The enemy is drugs.
The governor was joined by Erie County District Attorney Frank Sedita, who says he wants to see it off the streets.
The new regulations expand the list of prohibited drugs and chemicals to include dozens more substances that are now used to make synthetic drugs, ensuring that distributors can no longer skirt the law by modifying the drugs.
Now, for the first time, owners of establishments and employees selling synthetic drugs can be charged with possession of an illicit substance.
These drugs often produce behaviors such as suicidal tendencies, paranoia, and other forms of erratic, violent, or aggressive actions.
Hoping to raise awareness, Brandy Smith of Batavia talked about her brother Jason, who she says is addicted to synthetic drugs.
He had everything, and he now has nothing. Everything he's ever owned, he has pawned. He owns nothing. He has sold every belonging that he has in order to buy bath salts and get high.
State health officials say the use of these drugs has risen to an alarming rate.
In 2011, there were 39 reported emergency department visits in upstate New York as a result of bath salts alone. In 2012 to date, there have been 191 visits, with 120 occurring in the last 2 months.
Now, the state has set up a new toll-free hotline for residents to report illegal activity involving bath salts or synthetic drugs. That number is 888-997-2587.